Hey everybody, welcome back to the Auto Tube of Bloke. My name is Amit, and today I'm going to talk about a really mid-range cell phone from the house of Samsung, and this is from the house of Samsung itself, and the name of the cell phone is Samsung Galaxy A13 4G phone powered by 4 gigs and 128 gigabytes. So this is exactly the phone, the box of the phone looks like, and this is known as the Galaxy A13 cell phone. It is there in the range of 16,000 right now if you check on various websites, but then at the time of launch, as the box says, it was closely priced around 22,000 rupees. So this is exactly the box looks, the Galaxy A13, and this is the front looks of the box, and this is the overall design of the box as well. The main feature of this particular phone is 5000 mAh battery, 6.6 FHD display with OLED. You also have the 4G technology. You have a quad-core camera of 50 plus 5, 5 and 2, and of course a front camera of 8 megapixels. So apart from that, you get a nice 10 watt charger, which in the books of Samsung they say it's a fast charging adapter. So I don't know how, but they have said it, so obviously could be the reason. And then you have this nice USB C to USB to C adapter, and of course the cable as well. So this is what you get in the box, and you get nothing apart from the cell phone. And this is the first impression of the phone. This is how exactly the phone looks like. This is a nice phone with context to overall matte finish pack design. It has a nice FHD screen, which in my books, take my words, looks absolutely premium. And if you see the overall design, it is sleek, and you have the ejector, the speaker, and the headphone jack. On top you have a noise cancellation, the option, and at the back this is purely quad core cameras, which Samsung says has a nice stunning photography. Now with the help of this particular phone, I'm going to talk about the user experience of my family member, because I am a primary user of an iPhone and I've never been attached to any of the Android phones, barring Pixel 6a off late, because Pixel 6a has a different class altogether. So let's first of all begin with the battery life of this wonderful phone. This is a sort of phone which is available within the range of 15 to 16,000 rupees and gives a powerful 2-day long lasting battery life. Be it media consumption, be it watching YouTube, internet, and whatever you do on this wonderful phone, you would never be disappointed. So that's one very important advantage of holding a A13 cell phone. Number two, it's stunning display. Mark my words, the display category of most of the mediocre cell phones of Samsung in India is rich and vibrant. Be it watching content on YouTube and even surfing, even a video. If you have downloaded a movie video, it's an absolute pleasure to watch such joyful let's say videography on this outstanding display of FHD plus. So that's advantage number two. Advantage number three, they say this is quad core cameras, but mark my words, whether you have 5 cameras, 6 cameras, or 7 cameras, whether you have 100 megapixel, it's very rare that you get positive feedback from your quad core cameras. The back photography, the primary sensors, it works really well. The micro photography works even better, but when it comes to front facing camera, it's again 8 megapixel. It can do your job. It's not as enriching as the, let's say, the back camera. The videography with this cell phone is going to be run about 1920 plus 1000, so obviously full HD video recording as well, and not exactly 4K, because the cell phone has got a lot of posh facility, but then 4K on this cell phone is not worth watching 4K. Moving on, when you talk about the reception, let's say the call connectivity, or even the feel in your hands, it feels plush, it feels polished, it feels rich. When it comes to call connectivity, I've not seen any of my members complaining that they have had issues with call connectivity on this wonderful device. The Bluetooth functions really well. So be it using on your TV, be it using personal, be it using for gaming, it is a pretty good phone to hold within a budget of 15 to 16,000 rupees. Let's talk about the drawback of this wonderful phone apart from the positive. So I've talked about the good battery, I've talked about a nice experience. I've also got one more important point, which is they call in iPhone the dynamic island. Samsung within the range of 16,000 rupees gives you a mini bar which can also be termed as dynamic island. So it's pretty much achievable on this mediocre phone as well. Now moving towards the overall performance and display fabulous, camera back makeable, doable in the daylight, night bogus absolutely, videography still makeable if you have a daylight videography, but don't expect the 4K quality resolution. When it comes to handling a phone, the normal usage, the gaming, there is a bit of a lag. I mean, you gotta feel that 4 gigs 128, it is not as smooth as, let's say, other cell phones, because it's just 60 hertz refresh rate. But the experience for a mediocre individual, as somebody who's just a school going, a college going, and somebody who's just a housewife, this phone can definitely fulfill all your expectations. So that's it, my review for this wonderful phone, which is known as A13 Samsung Galaxy. It comes in the range of 16,000 rupees, and not to forget, it's a phone which you can buy for good battery life, decent gaming, okayish camera, and a nice glossy premium looks which surely suit you in the daylight option. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like it. In case if you have any questions, pin it down and let us know if you have anything to ask with context to Samsung Galaxy A13. Happy to help, and thank you for joining.